Hey YouTube, what is going on? This is Ian with a brand new video, and today I wanted to talk about the Delulu mode, and I want to give my full experience, my full thoughts and feelings on this because there's a lot to talk about, so get ready. It's probably going to be a long video. I do apologize, but I just got a lot to talk about and I got a lot on my heart and my mind, and I just want to get it all out in a video. Now, first of all, if you don't know, Delulu is a brand new mode that just came out to Fortnite, and content creators, people who had a supported credit code actually got early access. And it was such a fun mode, and you get to go in and it's proximity chat, and it is so well done. Like, you can, once you get close to like a group of people, you can start talking to them, you can start having conversations with them, and it is just actually so much fun. Now, the first couple of games that I went into it and I actually was completely muted because I'm not gonna lie to you, at times I do have social anxiety, and it does happen, and I was a little nervous about how it was going to be. But after a couple of games, I was like, I want to know what everyone's doing and saying and speaking, right? And I almost stayed up completely, like the whole night before, because it was gonna go live at like 1 o'clock in the morning for me, and I really thought about it, and I think I was like awake, but I was like about to drift off kind of thing. So, but I waited until the next day, and at first I think it was like looking like it was not live, so I was like, oh, maybe I just have to wait until, because it looked like that they were like in window slots, and eventually it was completely live, and I was like, yes, let's hop in, let's have a go, and let's see how people are like talking and acting. And as a first time experience, I have never had so much fun in Fortnite for a very, very long time. It was so good, it was so much fun. I had never, overall, I got to meet so many amazing people, and there were so many different types of communities. We had like Spanish people, we had French people. It was just like such a worldwide, everybody was brought here together, and it was, at first it was just purely content creators, and it was so much fun because I was able to make jokes and have jokes. Like, these guys were like my genuine friends in a lobby, and like it generally felt like because I actually don't spend a lot of time with anybody on Fortnite, so to be able to actually talk to people, laugh, have fun. I mean, I was laughing harder than I think I've laughed in a very, very long time. Like, I think my cheeks are still sore from laughing so hard. And I literally had so much fun with all these people, and I met some amazing creators. I really wish the game had maybe just gone on a little bit longer, or we were able to be in like a I don't know, like a hub or something, because there's a lot of people I would have loved to have like linked up with and like kept in contact with, and I was trying to do that through Twitch, but I mean, I loaded into so many games, it was hard to kind of like, as you're, and especially like in the moment, I'm trying to just enjoy the moment with the people versus like trying to find them online and like see if they've got something, like a Twitch or something where I can keep in contact with, because I'm just trying to enjoy the moment because it was just so much fun, And it was just, honestly, it was one of the best experiences I've had in Fortnite in a very, very long time. It genuinely felt like it was like a Fortnite family was back. I felt like the Fortnite community was back. It was amazing meeting all these people. I met so many amazing, awesome people. I had no idea that there were this many people who had like a supported creator code, who were content creators, who were into Fortnite, who were playing Fortnite, and it just brought so much joy to me personally. I'm not gonna lie to you, and like it genuinely felt like Fortnite was kind of back, like it felt like it was peak again, and I was excited to play, and like I was enjoying, and like as soon as I finished a game, I was loading right back in because I was just so excited to be hanging out with new people and having like new conversations and new laughs, and like it was just awesome. And like it was so funny because like every time you're like finally find like a group of people and then you run into another group, you're both the groups are like panicking trying to ask if you're like friendly people, and you're like both like shaking in your boots, trying to make sure that nobody's gonna like, you know, be eliminated. And that was one of the coolest things. Was I noticed a lot of the end game stuff was just purely letting the storm eliminate us. Like, a lot of people did not want to be, you know, eliminating people, so it felt really, really like Fortnite community good, you know. It was really cool. Obviously, I'm not going to lie, I'm gonna always be honest on this channel and on my videos. There was obviously people who were eliminating people. There were obviously sweats, and there were people who were, I mean, people were questioning like why people gotta support a creator code or how people gotta support a creator code. People were obviously saying some very, very you know, slurish things and bad names and stuff, but that was like honestly 5 to maybe 10% of the whole experience. Like, it was very, very small. The majority of people were really good, were really kind, were really open, were having a lot of fun, were like, it was just such an amazing experience. Like, I genuinely, I cannot express like how fun Delulu was. I'm talking specifically the creator mode, like specifically the early access. I must say thank you to people who subscribed to me to allow me to be able to get to 1,000 subscribers in this time frame, to be able to have enough, you know, to be able to have enough to have a supporter creator. Obviously, thank you to Epic for passing it so quickly and letting it be live, and also letting me be a part of the supporter creator program, and then also being part of the Delulu first early access experience, because it was truly the best, and it was definitely the lift up that I needed in my week. And I also just want to like just briefly go over how amazing it was, because you gotta understand, it was all content creators, big and small, and I actually ran into a couple people. Now, I don't have any footage, I apologize. Again, I just get too excited in the moment that I'm trying to enjoy the moment of it versus I don't have the willingness to just like whip out a camera quickly. Like I don't have that in my head to try and do. But I did run into, I think it was my first game that I actually like turned on my mic for. It was with Nick A30, no other than the King Amazing himself. It was so much fun, and like we were all going around and like we were saying Nick A30 like memes and like the like certain things that he says, and it was making me laugh so hard. And like, but it was also such an amazing experience to literally be that close to Nick. Like, you gotta understand, like, the country that I'm in, like, I'm so far away from everybody else in the world, so, and to think, like, I'm probably never gonna get close to any of these people, except for, you know, via YouTube. When I'm actually in game with these people, it's just an unreal experience, and you can hear them, and you, like, they're literally live, and they're streaming, and they're right there, and it was just, like, mind-blowing. I'm sorry I don't have any footage. I just get way too excited, and I forgot to save it. The other content creator that I actually ran into that I could not believe it wasn't until like I don't know what it was. It was like being blown up in I think the proximity chat was, people were saying Chica was in the game, and so it was Chica, and I couldn't believe it. Like, I'm not like a big fan of Chica, but obviously I know who she is. I know that she's a streamer. I know that she streams Fortnite, and I know that she like has her own icon skin, and I know that she's pretty big, especially in I think this Espanol community, right? So I know that much of her, but I don't watch her streams or videos or anything. But it was still so exciting. Like, I actually ended up being literally right with her, saying hello. She said hello back. Obviously, again, I didn't have any footage, so you guys just gotta believe, you know, for word verbatim for what I'm saying. But it was so cool that not only did I say hello, she said hello back to me. And it was like, you know, it was like a little bit of talking as well. It was just like, it was just insane. It was just crazy to be able to have that experience with those creators. And I don't know how many other people I ran into that were probably big creators. I wasn't staring at the live feed of, you know, the people that, you know, thanked the bus driver, or, you know, people got eliminated. And a lot of the time it's on anonymous mode anyway, so that it's usually for my videos, so that I don't, you know, show anybody's username. Just I'm trying to, you know, do it for privacy reasons. But I mean, I ran into so many people, and it was just such a cool experience. I really think Delulu is actually such an amazing transformation for how Fortnite is stepping up their game. I think they're doing really, really well. Now, I also want to talk about the normal mode, because I don't want to just fixate on content creators and think that like it should. I want to just reiterate that I think that having a supported creator code event, specifically just for content creators, so people who are do Fortnite videos and Fortnite content, I think was a really, really cool idea. It really brought the community together. I would 100% agree that we need to have more events like this. Now, I also want to say that normal Delulu, people that are purely open to the public, I think was actually also a fun experience. Now, I only played, I think, 1 or 2 games. I wouldn't say that it was the level of fun and excitement that I had when I was consistently joining into content creators. Now, you gotta understand that content creators are obviously a certain way. They're almost like a character, and it's just their persona. It's who they are. It's how they are as a person, and they know how to talk and react, and they know how to say things. And when I say something, they know how to react to it, because of being a content creator, it kind of brings sort of that experience. And they were just able to, we just had so much fun, and I still had fun in the normal public games, and I'm sure a lot of people, I've seen it all over Twitter, whether you're a content creator or you're just a normal person who, randomly, matched into, a game with somebody. I know that everybody has got to be having the time of their life. It's got to be having so much fun. And this was one of the best modes that Fortnite possibly could have added this season to save the season, because I'm not gonna lie to you, Chapter 6 Season 4 was possibly looking like the worst season for me, but this saved it. This saved it a huge amount, and I honestly wish the content creator, early access kind of had gone on for maybe an extra day or 2, because it just would have been so much fun to have like a couple days worth of footage, or running into people, or just having just content creators and linking up with people and like having that sort of connection. It would have been really nice. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with loading into a game of proximity and with Delulu with normal public people. I'm just saying from a content creator's perspective, it was really, really nice to not only have just content creators in there, but also the memories and just the excitement and everything that came with it was just so much fun. I also want to just pull up Archer from Save the World. Made a really, really good point, just saying Delulu is some of the most fun I've had in BR game mode in years. I have to 100% agree with them on that one. The only other time I felt like this was a little bit in Chapter 5, but that was with some of the guys, some of my friends that I was playing with. And then also Chapter 4, again, some of the guys that I was playing with. Like, it was that same level where it was like, it felt like you had all your best friends in one giant lobby, and you were all like having fun and making jokes for like the entire day. Like, it was just so much fun. Really, it was such cool, and it was obviously cool to meet the big content creators, and I'm so grateful to have a supported creator code in order to have experienced that the other day. That was something that I mentally needed. I mentally needed that day. So I'm really glad that they brought it, and I'm really glad that Fortnite has been stepping up with this, because this was just so much fun. He said it only being with content creators codes right now filters out the bad actors, and it's just full of people who actually want to have fun. I do have to agree with that. I'm not saying that people who are in the public are, bad people or bad actors in this case, but I do just want to reiterate, it's just like, it was just so much fun when it was just content creators. So yeah, I know that Delulu is only going to be around, I think they said for 2 weeks, but guys, just remember this, they said that about Blitz. I think if we just keep loading into Delulu and having so much fun with Delulu and just keep playing it, I think they'll have to keep it. I really do. And I would actually love for them to do it. I would actually love for them to have 2 modes. One where supporter creators can go into and just leave that mode going all the time, and then obviously just have one for the public, and content creators can switch between either the content creator version, or they can switch to the public one if they want to go to the public as well. So I would personally love it. There's a way that we can have 2 different modes where it's content creators, supporter creator codes, and public, and then we can kind of choose whether or not we go into a content creator one or a public match one, because I think that would be really, really cool. And I would actually love for this mode to stay around, because I think it would be very, very beneficial for it to keep some of the Fortnite community. I mean, it has been blowing up everywhere, YouTube and Twitter and just everywhere. Like, people love proximity chat, and the experiences that you have with proximity chat is just so much fun. And yeah, I think it was so well done. I'm really happy that they did it. I'm really glad that they did it and brought it to the game. And I love that they actually made an event where it was just for people who had a supported creator code. I think that is 10 out of 10. It generally felt like Fortnite was like listening to the community and like reaching out to just the creators and giving us sort of an experience that only we can experience. It was just amazing. But guys, that's it. I did say it was going to be a long video. I felt like yapping, I apologize, but I did want to just get this out, and I think that this is such a cool mode, and it was so amazing. Again, I'm just going to say it one more time. It was so amazing to meet everyone I did. I'm so thankful to everyone that I met. It was such a cool experience. Thank you to everybody that joined that day that was a content creator, because I literally had so much fun. There was not one person that I ran into that I didn't absolutely have such an amazing time meeting, and it was so cool to meet so many people across the world. It was really, it was so much fun. It really was. I really hope that we can do this kind of thing again, because I really enjoyed it. Seriously. But guys, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Something kind of different. Sorry it was so long. But I will see you guys on the next video. Have an absolutely amazing day, guys. Check out Fortnite Delulu and use support a creator. That's me, Ian, in the item shop. Have a great day, guys. Bye.